The Independence Day march through Warsaw was the biggest staged so far by right-wing extremists. State television estimated more than 100,000 protesters took part. It was a show of strength that attracted neo-Nazi groups and white supremacists from countries right across Europe.
The views of the extreme right are now entering the political mainstream in Poland, and the number of xenophobic attacks, particularly against the Muslim community, is steeply on the rise.
Counter-demonstrations were kept well out of the way of the march by lines of police blocking side streets. But a group of women pensioners managed to stage their own protests, sitting down in the middle of the route and refusing to budge.
This is my city as well as their city.
Fears of violence proved unfounded, but fears remain about what the advance of the far right means for the future of Poland.
Every year the nationalist marches become larger and larger. This is also reflected in Polish politics, so more and more people are voting for extreme right-wing parties.
In a stark contrast to the march of the extremists, anti-government protesters were paying their respects to the man who set himself on fire last month, declaring the ruling party was destroying both the law and democracy in the country.
I don't like the law and justice government and the way they conduct their policies. They did a few good things for Poles, but mostly they do things in a shameless and arrogant way under the cover of the night, and I don't like it.
They also came to lay rocks at the scene, building a cairn in a memorial to his sacrifice, which cost him his life. Rocks, they hope, will lay heavily on the conscience of government ministers. David Chater, Al Jazeera, Warsaw.